Didn't have to talk to anybody, but I did anyway. But that's about it for this little adventure. But I'm gonna first check if there's any flippin' events happening. Tinge of I feel bad for them, but I will eat them when they're put in front of me. Well, just finished up at Thaiwatsadu. Let this raptor come in front of me. Go ahead there, buddy. Got it? Lots of room. Yeah, they had exactly what I needed. It didn't take me any time to find it. Didn't have to talk to anybody, but I did anyway. Never pass up an opportunity to speak to a friendly Thai person that's willing to help. I couldn't believe how many people are in that store to assist. I mean, standing at the end of different aisles and standing in groups of 4 or 5. And immediately asking if you needed anything. You know, I said, no, I'm just looking right now. Thank you. Give them the, you know, the pointing at my eyes with my fingers and pointing around kind of thing. They get it. And then I could see where the shelving that I needed would be. But a couple aisles before that, I saw a nice helpful looking young Thai lady that I just felt the need to ask for assistance. And she was very helpful. Damn near held me by the hand, leading me to the aisle and pointing out all the different options. Which I already knew what I wanted. I already had it picked out off their website, you know. But hey, interaction. Gotta love it. Yeah, try that in the States. Oh, they'll be funny, you know. Or they'll just say, oh, it's over on aisle 18, you know, I think. That'll be it. Anyway, I'm on a slow crawl home. 1600. I would have stayed if I had had my cold bag or cold pack, my box. I would have browsed for probably a couple hours in that store. Really a lot of lots to choose from. And of course they carry different brands than the other stores, right? Like here they have Hitachi, and Global House has that Biko and Bear. You know, Samsung, they all seem to have Samsung. LG. It's just options. I'm speeding right now. Let's see if this thing flashes me. No flash. I'm not overtly speeding. I'm maybe 10 over. So usually they give you a pass on that. But that's about it for this little adventure. I kind of filmed more than I expected, so I might break it up just to make it digestible, you know. I know people are busy. You know, the thing is just finding the right place to split it into two, or just keep it long. But I know for myself, I've said this many times, 15 minutes, I'm about there, because I got shit to do, you know. So it could take me days to watch 2 or 3 videos, you know, at 15-minute chunks. Usually in the middle of the night when I'm not sleeping. I mean, I was, this morning, I'll say, I was so tired. My eyes were heavy. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna sleep like a rock. I literally almost went to airplane mode, and then ring. My sister called me back because it was her. I sent her an email, a line message, and a voice message via the telephone, my American telephone number. Happy birthday, you know. And she called me back online, which was dark 30 my time. So I don't know. Then I talked to my other sister. So I think I talked to my other sister first, and then my oldest sister second. At any rate, they were both over an hour and a half long. I think the one with my oldest sister was 2.5 hours. My phone was hot. It was charging. You know, it says we've got to go to dark mode. This kind of thing. And all I was doing was talking. I wasn't like trying to surf or look for anything or what have you. I was jotting down notes while I was talking to her of, I gotta look this up, I gotta look that up. You know, if I can't find it locally, I'll do Lazada. I'm supposed to be I think I mentioned that somewhere that I was going to be going to Pattaya again shortly after I get home, or you know, shortly after I finish my road trip. I just have to book it, you know, pick the days and do it. I just want to see some people, talk shit, eat, no drinking really. Three of my close friends don't drink at all. One drinks when we travel. You know, so I just have to fix the days and do it. I'll probably do it tonight. Make the reservations. But I'm gonna first check if there's any flippin' events happening, so I can avoid them. Looks like I got a double layer of hogs here in this truck. I'll go slow. I mean, imagine you're standing around all in there. As I would say, hotter than a half-fucked fox in a forest fire. You know, I mean, I get that tinge of, I feel bad for them, but I will eat them when they're put in front of me. So, you know, I know a lot of vegetarians. This wasn't what I was going to talk about, but then I saw that truck. But, you know, that are just absolutely disgusted the fact that I eat, that I'm an omnivore, right? That lives and breathes and swims in the sea and grows in the ground or whatever. I pretty much eat it. Some things I steer clear of, just because there's just too much of a mental factor to get over it. Like when I ate that tarantula in Cambodia years ago. I was like, no sweat, man. And I mean, I watched them. They're digging. They see a hole. They go, oh, that's a tarantula hole, but in their language, and in Khmer, and then they're poking at it with a stick, and it come out, and there's a spider on the stick. And then with like a split piece of bamboo, about 2 feet long, but not split all the way down, so it acts like chopsticks, kind of. They grab it and they immediately hold it over the fire, and it starts singeing and popping, and there you go. I mean, it burns all the fur off. You get all the guts. Hands it over to me, and I take a leg off and I crunch on it, you know, and that for me was a complete mental exercise, because I cannot stand spiders. I hate them. I mean, they're necessary, right? Birds eat them, whatever eat them, and they do things, I don't know, but they're necessary. Everything's necessary for some reason. But I'd rather find a snake in my bed than a frickin' spider crawling across my frickin' face while I'm trying to sleep, or when I wake up, or thinking about it coming out of my mouth or something. But there was a total mental. But I crunched on it. Kind of had the texture of the leg did anyway. It had the texture of the small part of a chicken wing, that bone, when it's been really fried up hard. So it's crunchy, not solid. The bone's not solid. But it crunched down real quick, and really no flavor. But I did not eat the body. eat that, the torso, the butt, whatever they call the back of it. I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you. He was like, really? That's the best part. He pops it in his mouth. Oh my God, I wish I took pictures back then. But no, that was seriously an exercise, and oh my God, where I'll jam on a snake, no problem. They're just kind of a bony pain in the ass, But bugs, of course, the bugs I eat. But I don't know. Back to the pigs, the hogs. It's I eat them. I won't eat the brain. I don't eat the brains of any, except for bugs, of any animals. Deer, elk, moose, bear, cow, none of that shit. Monkey. I won't eat it. Ever since that mad cow crap. It's just you're playing roulette, Playing with fire. They had some good looking Aussie beef at Macro. The pricing was pretty good per kilo, ranging from 1,350 baht per kilogram down to 350 baht per kilogram. For Harvey, grass-fed Australian beef. Angus, grass-fed beef, if I didn't say Angus already. Now the tenderloins were the most expensive. They had chuck rolls and different cube rolls. Some of the cuts are different names than what I'm used to, so I have to look them up. But the lane narrowing restriction up here. No popo, no mannequins, no nothing. Anyway, that's about it. A complete drive and talk about nothing. I hope you enjoyed what little scenery there is to see. You guys have a good day. Well, it's nighttime for a lot of you. But anyway, it's nice to know. You know what would be nice to know? Like, what continent you're from. So I know when I respond to a comment, I can say, have a great day or have a good evening. Or I could just say, have a good one. Call it good, but it's nice to know. There's some folks in a line group I'm in. I recently learned that they're from the Seattle area, for crying out loud. I had no idea. In Australia, just like the United States, has flipping time zones. So you may think, oh, it's daytime. No, it's the middle of the frickin' night somewhere. When it could be only 2 hours different than here, Thailand. So anyway, anywho, I think I already passed the intersection for the White Temple. bad it's after 4 o'clock already, and I have some perishables that need to be in the fridge or freezer, because I sure feel like a dip in the hot springs with my feet. It really feels good. But I'll be getting a good foot massage in a few days in Pattaya. Hopefully Daz is back from the island. I don't know how long a road trip they're going to be on, but it's always nice to chill with Daz, have a soda water, Diet Coke, Coke Zero or something, and then get a foot massage, then a light meal. It's nice. And really, I think they're good for you, circulation-wise. Like if you have neuropathy from diabetes or something, I think getting that blood flowing down there is really beneficial. Strawberries on the side of the road. Yes, sirree. Okay, I'm going to call it good. We're looking at 21 minutes here, plus an intro. So you can see the sign, strawberries. We've got it closed off. That one anyway. Passing a university here. University of Technology. All right. Thanks for listening and watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye.